Hi, I'm Meghan Smith, a registered dietitian and exercise specialist with Kettering Health. I'm also a woman in her second trimester of pregnancy. I'm here today to talk to you about the benefits of exercise during pregnancy, as well as body changes to anticipate during this time of your life, and modifications to consider so that as your pregnancy progresses, you can continue to exercise if you choose. We're going to end today's session with an actual circuit. So we'll have a chance to demonstrate and complete some exercises that are safe for you during your second trimester. So let's dive into those benefits. Exercise is going to help reduce back pain, as well as help with gut motility, so easing constipation. This will also decrease your risk of any complications, such as gestational diabetes, high blood pressure, or C-section delivery. Exercise promotes healthy weight gain during pregnancy and improves your overall fitness. Other benefits include strengthening your heart and blood vessels, improving how you move so you move more efficiently. You'll also have the endurance to carry that little one around once he or she is out, and promoting weight loss post-delivery. So let's talk about changes to anticipate along the way. You've probably started to notice that your center of gravity is changing. So your joints are becoming more relaxed. There's a shift in balance and change in your posture. And breathing, if it hasn't already, is going to become harder. So be aware of these changes as they happen. Always be willing to modify your movements and exercise choices. We want you to focus on breathing through your exercises, watching your alignment and posture. If something doesn't feel right, stop. Consider a different exercise instead. Some of those modifications you could consider, if you're looking at the slide on the left side, you'll notice things that would perhaps be a little more challenging. And on the right side, items that are still challenging, but perhaps feel a little more comfortable or safe as pregnancy progresses. So one example would be we're balancing on a single leg. And then as pregnancy progresses, moving to having both feet planted on the ground. A person might be very comfortable in the first or early second trimester jumping or bouncing activities with control versus trying to keep feet planted as much as possible or just minimally lifting rather than jumping further along. Anytime you're standing, you could also consider doing that exercise seated. You can usually find an alternative way to do that. If you're doing balancing exercises, typically when our arms are out or above head, that's going to be harder than when arms are closer in. Same thing with eyes being closed would be harder compared to eyes being opened. Balancing freely versus having something such as a chair or counter nearby to do a light touch and just make you feel more comfortable as you balance. And lastly, consider using freestanding equipment such as free weights versus an actual machine, which is more fixed. You can use the talk test to monitor your intensity during your exercise. So if you are able to talk, you're obviously working, but not at your highest intensity level. Whereas if it's difficult for you to talk or it's very breathy, you're working at a higher intensity, which as pregnancy progresses, that is okay to do. We just don't want to do it for an extended period of time. So today's demonstration is going to be of a circuit. A circuit is a combination of exercises that is going to test your strength as well as your cardio endurance. We're going to complete at each exercise today for an interval of time. However, if you were doing something that you make up at home or perhaps with other instructors, you may notice they do it repetition-based. As we go, I want you to listen to your body, modify or substitute any exercises. So I will offer a few, but you may have something from your own repertoire you prefer to substitute, and that's perfect. Take breaks as needed, and as mentioned, exercise should not hurt. So if something hurts, please stop. So to set up, we are going to need a set of weights. I recommend somewhere between 5 and 10 pounds. However, you're welcome to use lighter than that. If this is your first time doing a circuit and feel a little intimidated, no problem. You also could use no weight and just focus on using your body weight. Lastly, if you are someone who has been training and 10 pounds is at the lower end of your scale of things, you're welcome to do what you would normally select in terms of weight. I would recommend having some kind of elevated support surface nearby. I will have a chair so that if I need to reach out for balance, it's available. And lastly, some water. So please gather all those things and keep them nearby but out of the way for our warm-up. So this is the format of what we're going to dive into. We're going to warm up, followed by our circuit, which is 8 exercises. You see each one is going to be completed for 30 to 45 seconds. You will get a 15-second break in between before moving on to the next. We're going to repeat that circuit twice before we cool down and stretch together. All right, so we have our items. Let's get started with our warm-up. We're going to take a nice big inhale and exhale, lifting the rib cage as we go. Shoulders are coming down all the way. One more. Good, a little bit wider stance with the legs, shoulder roll back, tucking the hips. Become aware of your posture. We want to minimize any arch from occurring in your lower back. One more. Great, arms out. And just turn those wrists forward and backward, palms of hands too. Breathe through it. 4, 3. Great, reach it over. Stretching your side muscles here. Rib cage coming right over the hip. Switch sides. Great, let's pep it up a little bit. Take it to a light march. You can add the arms when you're ready. Nice job, starting to slightly raise that heart rate. 4 more, 4. Great, take it wide. Continuing with that same rhythm. Kicking it back, ham curl. This is a full body move. Flex that foot behind, core in. 4 more here. 4. Great, bring it forward, knees. Another full body motion. Core in, posture tall. 4, 3, great, bring it narrow. Arms up overhead one more time. Shoulders back. We are tall, we are ready to go. The weights are out of the way because we're only going to use them for 2 of our exercises today, and it's not the first one. So we're going to get that 45 seconds started. We're going to keep your cardio going and march with an arm extension. Here we go. If you want to just march, perfect. You can always add the arms when you're ready. This is a great exercise because it moves everything and it tests your balance. If you feel unsteady while marching, you're always welcome to not use the arms or have a hand out on your chair and just focus on the legs. A little further here. Awesome job, you got it. Breathe through. 3, 2, 1. Good, quick break. Anytime during these breaks, you're welcome to grab water. We're gonna grab our weights. Get ready for your next exercise. which is a side oblique crunch. Join me. We're gonna come to one side and squeeze up center. Act like you are squeezed between two walls in front and back of you. Your ribs are forced to go right over that hip bone. Keep your knees soft, hips tucked. How's that posture? Shoulders back and down. You got it. A little further. Working your obliques, your side core muscles here. 3, 2, 1. Great. Weights down, out of the way. And if you want help balancing, you're going to have that chair nearby for our next exercise. We're going to sit it back, freestanding, or right here, join me. And we're going to bring one leg out and in. Testing balance again. Your core is in. Your knee is right over that ankle. As you get more comfortable, you can add arms. You could also go a little deeper. Feel a little more tension right here in that supporting front quad. You got it, you got it. A few more. 3, 2, 1. Great. Stand it up, shake it out. We're gonna even it out. Other side. 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Great. Reach it back. See that balance there? Required. Core in. Look ahead, neck in line with spine. Four, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Shake it out. Massage those legs. Remember, grab water whenever you'd like it. Get ready for some bicep curls. We're gonna grab our weights and bring it up, all the way down. Knees are soft. Focus on posture. Breathing through it. It can be difficult to coordinate your breathing. So breathing is most important rather than holding our breath. Bonus if you can time it to exhale as you exert. Here we go. Nice. Few more, you've got this. Core in, soft knees. 3, 2, 1 more, let's do it. Fantastic. Set that weight to the side and get ready for some jumping jacks. I'm going to show you modified first and then step it up a little bit. So modified, get your legs going side to side. Add your arms when you're ready. Let's take some coordination. Arms overhead. Full body movement. Stand tall, core in. Great. If you are used to working at a higher intensity, go for that traditional jack. Keep your landing soft. You got it, you got it. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. Step it out. Don't completely stop moving. Grab that water. Head is up. Next movement, we're going to go into a single leg Superman hold. So your chair is nearby or you can balance freely. You're going to settle into one foot, lift that other foot, driving the heel back, squeezing your glute muscle right here. You can have arms out, arms resting, arms at side. Keep your hips square to the floor. Balance here, you got it. Nice and strong. 5, 4, 2, step and switch. Great, settle in, balance, squeeze the glute muscle, drive the heel back, core is in, eyes look ahead. You've got this. Little further, friends, come on. Stay strong, stay strong. 4, 3, 2, stand it upright. Great, I'm gonna take a sip. Getting ready for that next exercise. We're gonna do a squat movement. And you're welcome to alternate lifting a leg, but let's start with the squat. Here we go. Down, get a couple in. Hips are going back. You can choose if your feet are wide or narrow in your stance. Once you feel comfortable, if you want to add a leg lift, you're getting an oblique crunch right here, working your hips as well. You want that movement to be controlled, and your leg can go high or low. Right here is also great. Remember, during pregnancy, our center of gravity is changing. This really challenges your balance. It's also okay to just keep both feet planted and skip the lift. 3, 2, 1 more. Fabulous. All right, we have one exercise to finish this round up. We're gonna grab those weights. Keep that head up. Okay, we're gonna do a combo move, combining a bent over row with a tricep kickback. So we're gonna come up, squeeze back, come in and down. Neck is in line with spine. You're working your shoulders and the back of your upper arm. We're hinging at the hip just to help us get that full range of motion. Core is still in, shoulders are still away from your ears. A little further, all the way, friends. Come on, come on. Let's do one more, end it. Fabulous, great job. All right, weights down, grab some water, keep those feet moving, and we get to do all of that one more time. So think about it. What would you do differently? Is there something you would modify versus, I could have done a little higher intensity on that? Think about it so you can apply it in this next round. We'll get ready here in about 15 seconds. Remember, sitting in a chair is an option too. So even if that's not something you need today, as pregnancy progresses, you're welcome to try that out. All right, so let's start with our march. Here we go. Core is in. Arms can be at your side or reaching tall. Test your balance. Okay, add another layer. Think about squeezing your glutes right below your buttocks and through it as you drive those knees up. Come on. A little further. Breathing through it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Tap it out. Grab your weights, going into those oblique crunches next. Head is up. Shoulders back. Soft knees. Here we go. Down, squeeze up. Good. That weight is just falling down the side of your leg and using your core to pull yourself back up center. Rib going right over the hip bone. You got it. Keep those hips tucked. Come on. A little further. Try not to move forward or backward. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Weights down. Getting ready for our lunge reach backs. You can have hands on a chair or just balance. Remember, you can test how deep you want to get. Here we go. Knee right over ankle. Neck in line with spine. Look ahead. You can also feel it a little deeper if you reach back further with that foot. Come on, we got it. 3, 2, 1. Great, stand it up. Other side, let's even it out. Find your balance and go. How far back can you reach with that foot? Maintain balance and posture. Core is in, drive it in. I know it won't go all the way. A little further, 3, 2, 1 more. Fabulous, great. All right, walk it out. Get ready for bicep curls. Let's grab that weight. Find your posture. Set, here we go. Soft knees. You are strong. Get through this circuit. Your movement is slow and controlled. Elbows are not digging into your side. They're just right by it. Minimize using momentum. Let your biceps, front of the upper arm, bring that weight up and down. 3, 2, 1 more. Fabulous. Take a quick break. Get ready for those jumping jacks. Let's pep it up. Set. Go, friends. Woo! You choose your style. Last time I showed you the modified jack option. That is perfect, as is higher intensity. Your choice. Both are great. Both require form. Come on. Waking up those calves. Come on, 10 seconds. Three. Great job, tap it out. Recover here. We're gonna test balance next. Single leg Superman holds. Get ready for that. Chair can be nearby, or you can balance freely. I might do a little bit of both. Pick a leg, drive it back, heel drives back, squeeze the glutes, core in. Let's hold it. Eyes focus in one place is going to help you balance. It's okay if one leg's better than the other. Very natural. Breathe through it. 3, 2, step and switch. Square those hips up best you can. It's okay if you are balancing here. If you want to try not to use the chair and you're just going to balance with your upper body a little higher up, no problem. 5. Great job. Quick break. We're getting through it. Let's start with the squat. Here we go. Down, get a couple in. Hips are going back. You can choose if your feet are wide or narrow in your stance. Once you feel comfortable, if you want to add a leg lift, you're getting an oblique crunch right here, working your hips as well. You want that movement to be controlled, and your leg can go high or low. Right here is also great. Remember, during pregnancy, our center of gravity is changing. This really challenges your balance. It's also okay to just keep both feet planted and skip the lift. 3, 2, 1 more. Fabulous. All right, we have one exercise to finish this round. Grab those weights, bend over row with the kickback combo. Let's finish this. Okay, so we're hinging at the hips, core is in, hands below shoulders, and let's kick it up to the row, back to the squeeze, and down. Neck in line with spine, knees are soft. You got it. Working shoulders, back of the upper arm. Slow and controlled. Shoulders still away from your ears. Core in. 3, 2, and done. Great job. Set the weight aside. Grab a sip of water if you'd like. You have earned your cool down. Best part means you are finished and rewards your body for that work done. So we're going to bring our body temperature back to normal. Stretch out those muscles that we used. That'll help prevent any muscle imbalances. Helps lengthen your muscles for flexibility. Feel free to follow along or do a stretching routine that you like, but please take this time. Toe up in front, tailbone up and back, reach forward. Neck in line with spine. Great, stand tall. Opposite side, toe up, tailbone up. Push that chest out, back nice and flat. Fabulous, reach it up. Good. One leg back, balancing here. Hips forward, just feel that hip stretch. Right here. Toes are both facing forward. Hips square forward too. If you want to make that stretch a little deeper, you can reach both arms up, either together or apart. Exhale, step together. Great. Other side. Hips forward, feel that stretch, hold it. How are your toes? Both forward. Hips too. A little deeper. Fabulous. Exhale as you come together. Great. Let's reach it out to one side. Oblique stretch. Hips are tucked. Come center, even it out. Great, we're gonna release that lower back. Just a nice little side step here. And add the little gentle twist. Nothing dramatic. Great, bring it in center. And let's just end with 3 big inhale and exhales followed by shoulder rolls. Here we go, first one. Get a little deeper, a little taller. Rib cage is lifting. Great, shoulder roll back. 3, 2, 1. You are fabulous. Thank you so much. And way to complete the circuit today. See you next time.